and our own resistance, it just kind of shows up. It's not the angels, or it's not God saying, no, it's not time, it's not the right time. It's our own energy. It's our physical energy that stops the flow of it being effortless, right?
That's the truth.
Yeah.
100%. I stopped myself many times. Yes.
Yeah. Even like, even in the beginning, when I was having a lot of clients, I started to have this fear, like, that might be too much for me. I'm probably going to do, like, it's too much. And so then I wouldn't have as many clients. And then I felt really sad, because why am I not having so many clients? And they're like, but you were telling us that this was too much. And I was like, oh, I didn't realize that's what I was saying. But our energy speaks louder than our words. And if our words don't match our energy, then there's some, confliction that happens, and we get what we are feeling, not what we are saying.
When she smiles at you, she'll say, angels don't lie. Angels don't lie. Angels don't lie. No, no, angels don't lie. Angels don't lie. No, 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 no.
Welcome to Angels Don't Lie. I'm your host, Jeanne Street, and I'm so excited to be here with the beautiful Robin Tesei of Angel Happiness.
Thank
And
you
when we
for having me.
So excited. When we signed on, I was like, I was saying your name, and I said, Angel Tesei, and she was like, well, yes, it's Robin. And I'm like, but how perfect that I called you Angel, because you are the angel lady.
Well, thank you. You're so kind. I'm so honored to be here. Thank you for inviting me.
Yeah, I'm thrilled. So I know we're going to have a great conversation, because we have a lot of connections. I met you years and years and years ago when I began my journey, and you were teaching a class. So you were one of my first workshops I attended, when my nudges were coming in about working with my gifts, and I fell in love with you then.
Aww.
I mean, you're soft, you're just so sweet and kind. And then our paths kind of went different directions, and we met up again, and you actually took a workshop from me, which I was like so honored. I was like, oh my God, Robin Tesei is coming here. But I love that, because I think God is just showing us all the time how great he is, and how our work is so needed in different ways in the world. Don't
That's
you
the
believe
truth. And as you know, we're constantly learning from each other, right? So it's all
Yes.
learning and growth. And yeah, I love how it came full circle like that.
Yeah. So let's give everybody a little bit of background. Just tell them a little bit about Robin, Angel Robin, and who you are and what your business is. Yeah.
Right. So as Jeanne stated, I'm Robin Tesei. My angel business is named Angel Happiness. And I started working with the angels 20 years ago. I taught Sunday school for years on a weekly basis. I led a high school youth group at my church. I led the high school youth group down to West Virginia to participate in the Appalachia Service Project. And it was at that point in my life that my heart opened up to being of service. And I loved seeing the positive transformations that were happening in that one short week with the teenagers, and seeing them going from entitled to being extremely appreciative for what they have at home and appreciative of their parents. And all of our hearts were just overflowing, loving being of service. And after that experience, I wanted to keep being of service. And I kept praying to God, please show me, how can I be more of service? Please show me, please show me. And then I went through life, and literally 10 years passed. And now I'm going through a difficult divorce, which anybody's been through a divorce, they know it's a grieving process. It's stressful. It's very difficult. My kids were only 4 and 6 years old, and I was working. It was tough, and I was praying and praying for guidance and help. And then a friend of a friend started talking to me out of the blue about angels. This was so divinely guided. And the second they started talking about them, my eyes lit up, my heart was dancing, and immediately I knew every word coming out of her mouth was truth. And I just felt I was home listening to this. So I read a book, How to Communicate with Your Angels. I journaled every single day. So going through that difficult time, I was asking my angels every day for guidance. And their unconditional love was the support I needed. And the transformation of pulling me from having zero self-esteem, and they were building my self-esteem, and it got built up and built up and built up, and my self-value and my self-worth got built up, built up, built up. And I was taking every angel class I could find and workshop and reading every angel book I could find and getting certified of anything angel. And
anything, I hear you.
Anything, right? And then even got certified in Reiki as a healing component. And then it got to the point where people would say to me, wow, Robin, when you share your experiences with us and the miracles in your life, you just light up. And I'm energized. And I'm like, yes, it's my passion. So I was like, I want to be up there teaching people. I want to empower others. I want to teach them tools that I learned to help my life become more peaceful and more joyful. And so that's when I decided to create Angel Happiness, where I teach workshops and I do angel readings and mediumship and meditations, and I do empowerment coaching.
Yeah, Robin is like full circle amazing. Like literally there's not a part of her that hasn't been graced by God, and she's so filled with love, and everything that you offer. But you know, I think what the important part I'd like to discover today with you is, just because you have all of this, it hasn't been easy, and there's resistance. And this is the truth I know in my life, and we've had great conversations about this. When we do take that leap of faith or make that choice to say, I'm going to do this, but I'm going to hold on because I need to have this money, or I can't leave my job because of this. I can't do this full time because we put conditions on it. Do you want to talk a little bit about what it's like to be in corporate America, what it's like to, you know, be a single mom, to have all that responsibility, but then have this passion that lives within you that you had to put to the side?
Yes. So talk about two extremes: the corporate, like where I felt this low energy, to working with the angels where it's this beautiful high vibration, you know, this lighter energy. Yes, I was in corporate 34 years. And, you know, I had that steady income and the 401k and the medical benefits and the paid vacations and holidays and all that. But I was doing for the past, you know, close to 20 years, doing my angel business on the side. So I would work a 50-hour week in the day and then literally drive to a venue and then teach a workshop till 9:30 at night. Or I would do readings after work and weekends. And the interesting thing is, you know, I was sitting at my computer for 10 hours and literally it felt like a slow death. And I was sitting there working, and it was like, oh, right. It just, my energy was zapped, and thinking, I need to go teach a workshop tonight at, you know, XYZ venue. You know, I'm talking to my angels and praying to God, you know, please infuse me with energy, please help me. And I would get in my car and talk to the angels, and I would arrive at the venue and I'd stand in front of the class, and I was just infused with this awesome energy, but also for the fact it's my passion. So I woke up in the evenings talking about, you know, the angels and empowering others and teaching tools, and then even doing readings. I would wake up at night after work doing the readings, so infused, and I loved all that. So, but my love and my passion has always been working with the angels and teaching others and empowering others. So that I had that very dual situation going on, right, with the corporate and my very light, beautiful, loving angels. And the past couple of years, of the last company I was at, I was literally praying a lot, asking, please have the company let me go and give me a severance so that
Please let them let me go.
have them let me go but give me a severance so I have
Right.
some cushion so I can, get my life on track here on the path I want to be. And that's exactly what happened. They actually ended up dissolving the whole department and another department. So I was like, thank you, God. Thank you, angels, so much for hearing my prayers and, knowing my heart is of being of service. But then I was thinking to myself, well, maybe I should still, get another corporate job because of the money, because of the security, because isn't that the sensible thing to do, the responsible thing to do? And I'll still do my angel business on the side in the evenings, in the weekends.
There's
And,
the resistance, right?
Right,
Yeah.
exactly, resistance. And so the thing is, and you know how funny these angels are, they're amazing. They were throwing one block in front of me after the other, after the other. I mean, I was sending out oodles of resumes, and it was, I remember I had this one interview with this man, and he and I were completely cross communicating. He wasn't understanding me, I wasn't understanding him. And it was the first time in my entire life that ever happened. And when I hung up the phone from the interview, I said to my angels, you're funny. Like, I knew they caused that miscommunication. It was just so obvious to me. Like, it was just
Right.
too blatant. And then I could have easily reached out to contacts I had in the industry I was in, because I had been in it so long, for so many years, but I didn't have that nudge. I didn't have that motivation to do that. So every time I was reading about, applying, I got like sick to my stomach, and I felt this heavy weight in my stomach. And it got to the point where I was like, okay, the angels, I kept telling me through journaling, automatic writing, Robin, this is your time to jump in. The portal's open, jump in feet first, take this leap of faith. We have your back. Your material needs will be taken care of, meaning my household expenses. And, just trust, believe us. And I kept journaling that. And then I would pull cards and I would receive confirmations validating exactly what I was journaling. And then people, like, how the angels work, divine, guidance and all that. People would out of the blue say, so Robbie, you really should do your angel business full time. So I finally had to put that fear away, like you were talking about. I had to release my limiting beliefs to Archangel Michael, release my fears, my worries to Archangel Michael, and really work with the angels and say, okay, I'm jumping in feet first. I mean, believe me, there was a lot of fear around that, because I'm worried about how am I going to support myself? Very, very scary. But like I said, working with them, did a lot of affirmations, meditations, releasing limiting beliefs. I did a lot of that work.
I love everything that you said in terms of like how your angels were showing you, like, yes, Robin, yes, believe. And then the entanglement, or like that cobweb that we have within, where we are controlling the energy. We're like, yeah, that feels so fairy-like, or like woo, or like make believe. Like, how can it be like my needs are going to be really taken care for if I leap into this? And our own resistance, it just kind of shows up. It's not the angels, or it's not God saying, no, it's not time, it's not the right time. It's our own energy. It's our physical energy that stops the flow of it being effortless, right?
That's the truth. 100%. Yeah. I stopped myself many times. Yes.
Yeah. Even like, even in the beginning, when I was having a lot of clients, I started to have this fear, like, that might be too much for me. I'm probably going to do, like, it's too much. And so then I wouldn't have as many clients. And then I felt really sad, because why am I not having so many clients? And they're like, but you were telling us that this was too much. And I was like, oh, I didn't realize that's what I was saying. but our energy speaks louder than our words. And if our words don't match our energy, then there's some, confliction that happens, and we get what we are feeling, not what we are saying.
That's 100% so accurate. And I have experienced that, definitely. And, and you and I had talked about this. So when I decided to jump in feet first, leap of faith, work on releasing fears, limiting beliefs, oh my gosh, it's all of a sudden the angels just like paused everything in my life. And I'm like, wait a minute. I mean, I have been doing readings for over 15 years, like consistently on a weekly basis, people reaching out to me. And then all of a sudden when I'm declaring to them, okay, I'm jumping in 100%. And they say, okay, now we're pausing you. I'm like, wait a minute, what? What about me, the clients? I need to make the money just to pay my mortgage. I'm like, what do you mean you're pausing me? And they said, we need you to focus on you first. We need you to exercise regularly for health reasons. It also opens up all the clear gifts. We need you to eat more nutritionally. We need you, to keep the meditations going and the prayers going. I was always doing that stuff anyway.
But for you instead of for others, that's the difference.
Yes. And that's what they were saying. They needed me to be extremely strong emotionally, physically, mentally, because as you know, doing readings, teaching and all this is all energy work. So they want to make sure I'm in a strong position to take on, and they keep saying many and many and many and many more clients are going to be flowing to me, and they're really wanting me to be prepared, to be strong, to handle it. But, that fear, well, wait a minute, what happened?
I love that so much, because it's one of the things I really focus on too in my personal practice, but it's also what I teach and how I lead in my private sessions. And I know you do too. Like, God provides you what you need in your clients too. Like, they'll come forth and yes, you're giving them a service and yes, you're showing up, but they also help and mirror to you some of the sticky points that you still have. And I think that's an important thing to see. Like, this is a soul contract when we work with people too, right? It's our souls were meant to come together. And what is your favorite part, or what is, like, I feel like my work specializes in healing. Like, no matter what I'm doing, whether I'm doing medium readings or leading a group, teaching, it all circles around healing for me. What about you?
Same thing. It all circles around healing and empowering others to learn their tools and to strengthen their connections and awaken their spiritual gifts and becoming aware of their intuitions and, again, empowering. I love using that word, empowering others so that they can live a more peaceful, joyful, loving life. The best life they can and want to live. Yeah.
I'm sure you're being guided into like that big arena to be like really fully embodied in your highest soul self when you are there. Like, because I can see that for you as well. I don't know, they keep saying like the arena. I'm like, all right, the arena, which is a lot of fun. I think, wow, right?
Yeah, so they have told me I am going to be speaking on stage to thousands of people, inspiring them, engaging them. Yes. My heart's filling with love right now. So when the angels are like pour their love in my heart, I get very weepy. I'm going to be speaking to thousands of people while I'm on stage. And that is one of my dreams, because I keep hearing from them, I need to spread my love and my light, just shine my light bright as far out as I possibly can. Whew. Yeah. I'm so emotional.
And like this, I feel like this is like such a perfect, like, out of the nest moment for you. Like this, just being together on the podcast and knowing that it's going to reach, thousands of people across the globe. We have listeners all the way over in Scotland and Ireland, and which I just adore, in England. And it's in the UK, is like, there's so many listeners, which is so amazing. And we have to remember those things, like when we have, like, how to be grateful. I was talking to you earlier about this, like our appreciation about the things that we don't necessarily see as the exact, like, we see, or we get that download of that postcard vision of what we're supposed to be doing. Maybe it's writing a book, or maybe it's that you're going to be a healer, or maybe, and so the little steps that you take, it's really important that you love yourself and that you appreciate all of the effort that you put in. Like, Robin, when you were saying earlier, like all the classes that you took and all of the inspiration in the very beginning, like look at, you were a single mom and you did all of that.
Thank you.
You like showed up and you put your children first, and like, congratulate yourself.
Well, thank you so much. I mean, I think, and through all those years, because again, my children were so young, they were only 4 and 6 years old. I thanked my angels every single day for their guidance, because I would ask them for guidance of literally doctors to help my children, and ask them, should I go to this doctor or this doctor? What should I do? Just, it was tremendous in helping me with being the best mother I could possibly be while going through everything we were going through. They were just amazing. And even to this day, and that's a big thing I love to talk about in some of my workshops, is about the gratitude that you brought up, and how gratitude has that same vibration as love. It's way up there, and the gratitude, it brings joy, and that flows into abundance. It's a beautiful infinity.
Yeah, and remembering, it's so, I think we get so sticky in our own energy, and we forget that all we need to do to shift it is to feel grateful, to really get there into that heart center. We can say we're thankful or grateful, but if we don't feel it, then we're not shifting our frequency. And that's the most important thing. And that's where healing starts. Whatever healing we're going through, whether it's a divorce, a departed love, someone's past, it's, our personal pain, our own achievements, we're whatever that sorrow is, we can't happen until we get to the yummy feelings, right?
Oh, that's the truth. Like you pointed out, because we are all energy, we need to feel that energy and have those feelings, and then that elicits the energetic flow to what we're desiring or wanting to manifest. And I want to emphasize, when we do ask our angels for guidance, for help, and we may ask for a specific thing to come into our life, they will bring it into our life if it's for our highest good. If it's not for our highest good, they will bring something even better. So just trust and believe in them, and know that, okay, if they don't bring exactly what I've asked for, oh, they gave me this over here, we may be disappointed at first, but then remember, you're going to realize, wow, this was actually better for me. I actually like this better.
Yes. All right, I'm going to come over here just for a second and look at the comments, because we have a lot of people watching on our Facebook. We have Susan says, my daughter's best friend was in surgery yesterday for an extremely major surgery. Major surgery. Something happened and her lung filled with blood. She's on life support. Please send angels to watch over her. Yes, Susan, will call God and ask his healing angels to watch over her. Is it Kavita? She says, hi there, hope you're well. I would like to know if I will find another job anytime soon. I lost my job, please. Hi, Cassie, how are you? Kavita, I'm feeling like this is such a good pause for you, even though it feels really scary. I'm getting the same thing that Robin was saying about herself, around like her angels guiding her to get her health in check. Because that really happened to me in the very beginning too. Like, they were like, oh, move the coffee aside. Oh, take some green juice. Like they taught me all that. And that's actually what's inside of my angel program, because I took a lot of trainings like Robin. I was like on fire with like, oh, I need to learn this. And so I took raw nutrition, and all of those things play into alignment of clearing out our body. So I do feel like, yes, the job is coming, but I feel like more importantly, you have like an entrepreneurial kind of energy around you that feels like it just needs cultivating. Robin, are you feeling that around her, or what are you getting?
Yeah, so I am getting, absolutely, she will get another job, don't worry, but they're saying, please be patient. They're asking you to focus on self-love, and
Yeah,
they're emphasizing they want you to identify, recognize your self-worth. And so really focus on that. So take this time to look inward and heal that and enhance that.
I love that. Enhance. I really like that. Clara is asking, she's wondering if her angels have any messages for her. Do you have a message for Clara from her angels? Alessandro, I see you on there. Hello.
Oh,
Cassie.
hi, Alessandro.
Cassie, I'm going to get to you in 1 second too, lovey. Yeah, you guys, if you share this or tag your friends, we can do more readings. Go ahead.
Yeah, the angels are saying to Clara, first of all, they want her to know that she's a beautiful, beautiful child of God. They're telling me, Clara, that you have a very gentle, loving soul, and they're asking that you see yourself in that same light. And, you know, I'm getting a lot of, I wonder if this is a big self-love.
I have it all around my head too. Like, I feel like Clara has the gift, and, you know, Clara, I love you. I love you going into Robin's, Robin, what's the name of your workshop that you're having?
Angel Connections
For
Masterclass.
Yeah, I believe the Angel Connection Masterclass would be perfect for you. I just feel like you need a little guidance because your third eye just feels like it's going in a direction of like looking at the past and kind of getting confused. So they're just bringing me there to bring you forward. Oh, Diane, that's a really great question. She says, as far as recognizing your self-worth, how do you do that?
Right. So the tools I have used with that is, well, number one is learning to receive messages from your angels, learning to receive them in writing, because they are your biggest cheerleaders and they love us unconditionally. It doesn't matter what you have said or done in your life. They love you unconditionally. They have your back. So that's really, really helpful. Another key is to do meditations, do self-love guided meditations. Those are very beneficial. The moment when we sit and listen to a meditation, it raises our vibration. It connects us to the divine, and it's extremely healing. So the meditations are perfect. Positive affirmations. I am loved. I am loving. I am lovable. I'm a beautiful child of God. Those types of tools.
Yeah, Diane, I really love you. Even I do this mirror reflection exercise too. Just like affirmations can work, but if you aren't looking at yourself, if you can't see yourself in the affirmation, then it doesn't have a merit. Again, it's about you feeling it in your body. So the mirror is, you stand in the mirror and you see yourself as if God is looking at you. And then you repeat that affirmation as if God is saying it to you. And it's a very powerful exercise. I guarantee you'll be crying. Jill said, no, Jill she was like, interesting that we were talking about cleansing the body, because she recently let go of coffee and that she feels so great. And I get that for you, Jill. Like, wow, you have elevated. I also love another level for you of removing a little bit of the sugar too, because I feel like there's a little bit of hang up in there. What are you getting for that, love?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I'm feeling the same exact thing. And gosh, but they're just showing me like you're removing the coffee, like your energy has gone up and those toxic chemicals are cleared out. So it's really opened a lot of your chakras to get that energy moving. So kudos to you for listening and doing that.
And she just wrote, you're spot on. So there you go. Anita just said it's coming up on 30, sorry, it just moved, 30-year anniversary of my mom's passing and feeling her presence. Oh my gosh, Anita, you're just such a bright soul. in a very, like, she's really opening her gifts. I feel like Anita's like standing in her calling. I feel like you and Robin's story are very similar. Like, I can't use my gifts. I can't use my gifts. I have to control. I have to be in this job. Yeah. And I feel like your mom just keeps, like, she writes the number 4. So I don't know with the day, or there's 4 of you, she just brings up that number 4. I know there's more for that. What are you getting, Robin?
Right. Also, they're showing me your mom, Anita, she sees from you, from your soul, from your beautiful light
Yes.
energy, a beam of white light, like just shining up into the heavens. Like she says, it's so bright, it's so light. So your mom always feels she's with you, right by your side all the time. And she loves your beautiful, bright light. She's so proud of you. She says, you're just such a loving, sweet soul.
Yeah, and she's signing up for so many classes. Anita, yes, girl, yes, yes, yes. I feel like that too. Like, you are stepping in it. And I feel like your mom, like, I don't even feel like there's like distance between you and your mom. I feel like it just feels like everything is like, she can be the mother. She can do all of the things that she really couldn't do, whatever those restraints were around her. I feel like they're totally gone, and she's able to physically move, and I just feel like so free. So I don't know what the entrapment is in her body. Sometimes disease can do that to us, but she shows me like just moving, and like Robin said, seeing through your eyes, just seeing all of life in this heightened way. Ooh, so good. Cheryl is asking, and I'm going to let you take this because I know, Cheryl, I've said it a million times with you. It's amazing. But why am I so stuck when it comes to taking care of myself? I want to take care of everyone else, but when it comes to my own health and body, I just put it off.
And this goes right back to self-love, 100%. Valuing ourselves, our self-worth. And another piece I want to add is about building up our self-worth and our self-value, getting back to also limiting beliefs that we've carried over from childhood. And there are exercises. One I want to share real quick is, if you take a piece of paper and write down any limiting beliefs you feel you had in the past, and then any you recognize you have present, and write them all down on a piece of paper and pray upon it. And then as you're writing these, you're going to be surprised how old emotions come out. Like, this literally happened to me several months ago, and it comes out. And then take these limiting beliefs, ask the archangels to take them away, heal them, fill them with love, but remove them from your being, and like watch it, these limiting beliefs in a bubble, like floating and floating and floating away, far away, to be healed. And just,
I'm like so dreamy right now. I loved that, like floating away. I love that. And just when you were moving your hands, I could just feel the energy too. Everybody else, you guys get that too? We're all like, oh. Cheryl, I love that for you, girl, so much, because the self-love piece is really the missing component. Like, you've got everything, like literally it's housed within you. You've made so many positive shifts in your life and in your vibration. I think really check out, go to angelhappiness.com and look at Robin's website. Just look at it, feel it, and start leaning into that possibility. Like, you can write and be one with the divine, with your angels, with archangels, and just kind of let go of this hold of, or like, you're not doing it right. Like, you are doing it right. You've been doing it right. Be appreciative. Like, you've been showing up consistently. Like, right there, that's you doing the work. Right?
Yeah, that's the confidence. And
yes,
practicing and and just being around like-minded people who are going to support you.
So true.
And that's why classes are great. You're in that community.
Yes,
support
exactly.
And love.
Kavita, we already answered your question about finding another job. We literally just did a whole little segment on it, so you'll have to rewatch the video, sweetheart. Anita says self-love, self-care is so important. Oh, you know what? I should tell you, Janet, I'm going to do this. And Nita wants to know if she has any messages from her angels. And while you're looking and asking your angels, I wanted to tell everybody that Robin is going to be speaking this weekend at the Silo. for their Survivor to Thriver event. And I'm really excited that you're going to be there because it's an amazing experience. And it's free. Like anybody can register if you're local to New Milford, 2-day event.
Yeah, I'm excited to be speaking at it. Very excited.
Do you, I'm sure you have your topic. What are you talking about?
Oh yeah, so I'm going to be talking about joyful abundance, and I am going to be talking with them about the infinity of gratitude, joy, and abundance, and identifying and removing limiting beliefs. And yeah.
That's amazing. And it's going to be so good. So what time are you talking so they can?
I am speaking at 2:45.
So if you aren't local to New Milford and it's something that you can't get to, you can go to the Facebook group, The Silo, and they stream the talks live. And it's really, really incredible. So, but everything is on donation. So you can go, you can leave a donation if you want. You can bring a non-perishable food item at The Silo, or you can just attend and bring a friend, and it's absolutely free. They do have lunch and everything. It's quite amazing. So Nita, did you get a message for Nita?
I'm sorry, I'm not understanding the name.
Nita, Nita.
Oh, Nita, Nita.
Yes.
You know, the word perseverance is coming through. So Nita, is there something that a project you're needing to go for, or just something career-wise or personal-wise? But I just keep hearing for you perseverance. Just keep the perseverance going. Don't give up. Don't, they're asking you to, again, be gentle and kind on yourself. Be patient with yourself. Keep going with the perseverance.
Yeah, agreed. So Janet was asking me for a message from her father around her relationships. Janet, I get this tickled pink feeling I get around your dad when you're asking this. He's like, I feel like it's not something new that you ask him. So he kind of just brings this like lighthearted, like energy around relationships. Again, I feel like we're going to circle back to something I probably have said in the past about leaning into that relationship with you first, of really being comfortable and confident and feeling worthy 100%. Like your dad's like, not even just worthy, 100% worthy. He's like throwing that down on the table. He's like, I'm putting that on the table. About claiming what is available for you, because all I keep getting is like, I'm always going to be alone. There isn't the right person for me. All the men are ruined. I keep getting like all of this kind of conversation in my head that he's playing. Robin, you want to touch on that?
I'm humored by how you were exemplifying, his character. Of course you're worthy, like, because I was hearing that same character, that same personality, and it was just humoring me the way he's coming through. But he's saying to her, you're 100% worthy. And he said, didn't I tell you that enough throughout your life? Or he's funny, but he's saying, I'm going to bring a good guy to you. Don't worry.
Yeah, I just feel like the same thing. Like it already is. It's just you have to catch up to the energy of it already is. And so the feeling of it and the believing of it and the nurturing of it, and just the like, you're not wrong or bad, or any of that stickiness.
Completely worthy, 100%, and keep reminding yourself of that. I am worthy. I am worthy. I am worthy.
Yes. Shonda is asking if she has any messages from her family. And then Cassie, I did see you want to hear from your father, and Leslie from your mother, Kitty. So Shonda, I get around you, your sister comes through again. She's like always the first one up that stands in for you. But I also am getting like, I don't know who this person is that's next to her. I feel like it's an aunt that's come forward, and she hasn't come forward before because she said, you haven't asked, but she's like, I don't want to interfere. I don't want to interfere, but I want her to know that I'm here. I'm here too. I do feel like she had a similar struggle in life to you, a similar struggle, but not the same. I hope that makes sense. And she's just showing me like, she can see, she's pulling off like this haze that was over her eyes, but she can actually see now. And that's what I get for you today. Like, just keep moving forward, keep doing the gentle things to lift your light up.
Yeah, I had immediately seen a sister come through, and same thing. She just wants you to know how much she loves you. She says you're so endearing. She's always with you. She's sending you signs. I hope you see the signs that she's been sending you. Pay attention. Don't dismiss any of them as coincidence. But I'm also seeing a male figure from the other side coming through, and he's quite handsome guy, but you know, he's just coming through very, very peaceful. So he wants you to know over there, he's feeling peace and he's feeling joy and he's feeling complete and whole again.
That's her dad for sure.
Oh.
Cassie, your father coming through for your message. I get the first feeling I get is like, I get my stomach, it feels like all nervous, and I don't know if this is you or him. So it gives me all the stomach issues where I don't feel good and I feel really nervous, and I feel like I'm worried all the time, like worry. He does put his hand over your head, which brings me to you and the concern they have for you of you holding on to, and I say them, meaning your dad, your angels, and extended family, of how internalized energy is for you and how conflicting it can be. He tells me that you have a really powerful gift, but you haven't seen it in yourself yet, and he sees it in you.
Yeah, that for her, that's what I was getting. All those lower energy feelings is around Cassie, like, you know, the father, he's great. He's talking about, I don't know if she's aware of it, but there's still grief that needs to be released or needs to be healed. It could be tucked way deep down inside, but it's something to be acknowledged and approached. And that will, what I'm hearing is that will help you grow in leaps and bounds because of that healing, and it will open you up exponentially.
Yeah, I really love like you coming in and doing like my empath and sensitive soul masterclass to really understand who you are energetically. It just feels like it's a very important thing for your next step, Cassie. Leslie was hoping to hear from her mother, Kitty. I have all of this adorable energy around your mom.
Oh my gosh.
Leslie, like, she's just the sweetest. She's like, oh, come on in. Like, so happy. She's like, come on in, girls, have some tea. Like, she just feels like so warm and inviting. Yeah,
I love, this is such validation for everyone watching, because she comes the same exact way through. That's just her character. I mean, that was initially what I heard when she said she wants to hear from her mother, Kitty, and she's like, hi, I'm here. That same type of voice. And I love you so much. Do you feel my love? Do you feel my hugs? She says she hugs her at night when she goes to bed, which is very sweet. She wants to know if you feel her arms, if you feel anything.
That's so sweet. So Chris, hi, Chris Kydell. How are you, my lovey? She is asking to hear from her brother-in-law, Mike. I get this immediate departure, Chris, around your brother-in-law. He says, he's like quick, like, whoa, whirlwind. I get this spinny energy. He also has this really tough exterior energy, but then this soft, mushy, gentle teddy bear feeling of a guy. And he's just like, I'm fine. Please tell them I'm fine. There's been a lot of stories. There's been a lot of chatter, but I'm fine. And he's got this deep voice. And she's saying, yes, he left very quick. And yep. So he's like, hey, he's doing like a thumbs up and peace. He's like about the signals and like a one-word guy, not too much conversation. He's saying that's how he was on Earth.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm also feeling he's coming through with that very soft, compassionate heart with the hard shell on the outside.
Yes.
And yeah, and he's funny. He's saying, I'm not going to let anybody mess with you now that I'm up here. Like, kind of, you know.
Yes. Like he's your bodyguard. Not that you even need one, but he's like your bodyguard, because I feel like you've got it all together, but he's like, no, I'm going to be there. Like nobody's going to mess. Nobody's going to mess with you. Oh my God. I love that. Janet was saying, she's saying, thank you. She's like, my father only comes through you. I think he comes through other people. Yeah. Sue Esposito, anyone coming through for me with a message? Let's see for Sue Esposito.
You know what the angels are saying? They love, love, love your spirit, your heart, your tenderness, your effervescence. They say you shine your light without knowing it towards other people, and you positively affect them without realizing the vastness of that.
Yeah, I agree. I feel like, Sue, what a gentle soul you are, and your loved ones are just completely supporting that. I do have a mother figure for you. I'm not sure if this is your mom or your grandmother, but I see like such a family resemblance. So I feel like it could be like mom and grandmom, who all come through just kind of like supporting you and singing your praises, which doesn't seem like it could be them, but they're like, no, we're singing her praises. We're singing her praises. But I also feel like you've done a lot of work, a lot of that work to lean into discovering like what it is you really want and saying what you don't want, but they want you to lean into more of like what you want, what you want, what you want. So that cultivates, instead of, I don't want that, or I don't want to go here. They're like, lean into more of like planting that in your garden. Chris Kydell was asking any messages around his kids. That was her brother-in-law who passed away. I feel like that's what he was showing in the beginning, around like a lot of energy, a lot of talk, a lot of confusion. So Chris, I feel like, that would be a bigger conversation. Do you feel like that? I just feel like there's a lot more there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Trish is asking for you. She's asking, do you have anything for me today?
You know what? The angels are saying, keep doing what you're doing. Your family absolutely loves and adores you. And you have built this beautiful family with great values, great worth. You've given them such a great role model, nurturing them, and you've infused such confidence and self-worth and self-esteem in your children.
Trish, I get that same feeling. I feel like you've been doing a lot of like what I was saying around Sue, that you work, you've been leaning in and it kind of coming out of your shell a little bit, which I really like. And your angels, I feel like, have totally brought you into Robin's life so that you feel safe and protected, because I get the past trauma. I get like, I can't trust. And they're like, you're doing it. You actually are breaking those old cycles and patterns. So that feels really good. I hope that validates you to keep going forward. Diane Yanzo, anything coming through for me?
Yeah, they're saying, our dear child, slow down, breathe. They're like, I'm getting like she's just going here, going there, and just trying to do everything. And they're asking her to really just slow down, breathe, listen to a nice meditation, walk out in nature, slow yourself down, because when you do that, and then take one focus at a time, like focus on one thing, because that's going to give you more of a sense of control over your life and what's going on in a particular day. Yeah, I feel the same thing, Diane. It feels like I'm bouncy. I get that like Tigger on caffeine feeling, like bouncy. I really love what what Robin was saying, was like that meditation, but I also feel like you'll get in your head about it. You can do very simple, like just like tapping on your chest, just tapping on your third eye, just tapping on your points to come into your body, so you feel yourself and then feel yourself on earth. Like it just feels like go in that rhythm, Diane. Like you're so safe to be in a moment without going to the next. Trish says, thank you, Robin. You're welcome.
Anita says, I am sitting here listening and watching you lovely ladies, and all of a sudden feel a lightness coming over me. Oh, Anita, that's so beautiful.
I love that.
I know, right? Because that's exactly when we know that they're with us.
And I know, Jeannie, we've both experienced this when we do readings for other people and mediumship. It helps many people have testimonials stating when doing this, it brings them out of a dark hole. You know, it brings them into the light. It gives them hope. It fills their heart. And even like especially with the mediumship, it's so healing. There could even be challenges while they're on earth here before their loved one passed. But when they pass over, to still stay connected and hear messages and hear them apologize and explain why they were the way they were, it's super healing for those here left behind.
Absolutely. Oh, one more. Tammy was asking. Tammy, hi. Anyone coming through for me? I've been talking to my angels a lot lately. Girl, you are like my butterfly girl. Every time I see your name, every time I say your name, that's what comes through, is like always transforming. You're always working to release some old trauma, to release and renew and to restore and then to learn. They're saying like, you are like such a beautiful student. Robin, what are you feeling? What are you getting?
Yeah, and also Archangel Ariel came through right away talking about, and she's like the counterpart to Archangel Michael. She's a warrior. She's a very strong female energy. And she's coming through about, you know, giving you the courage and the confidence to speak your truth more and more and more, and be less concerned about, you know, what others are going to think if you do speak your truth. So they want you to, she wants you to really step into that.
I like that too. I feel like that's so amazing, especially for you, Tammy. It just feels like your voice is needed now. Your voice is needed now. Your voice is needed now. Like notice, and like what we were sharing earlier about our journeys of like where resistance shows up, where yes, we're doing the work, but maybe we were holding back in areas of our life. Robin was sharing very openly, like she was staying in her job because she felt the need to control how money was coming to her. And then when she took that leap of faith forward, which is scarier than heck, we're not going to lie. We know what it is like to follow the guidance of an angel of God when it's not in the real world, when it's not in the physical world. It requires a full faith. It requires you to go into a part of you that's like, okay, I'm going to be okay. I will get back up. I will be okay.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah.
And it's more than okay, and more than okay, and more than okay, and more than supported. Tammy says, wow, okay, thank you both. She said, I have been holding back because of fear of how to speak my truth. I get the story. They show it very clearly, like, this is the time to call it out and tell what it really is. Because I get all of the trauma, and they're like, tell the story. Tell the story.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that. Yeah, definitely work with the archangels because they're so powerful. Yeah.
Exactly. Oh, Kathy Barry Thomas is asking if you have a message for her too.
Kathy Barry.
One more. Yeah,
Kathy Barry.
Thomas. Kathy Thomas.
Oh, Kathy Tom. Okay.
Kathy Thomas, we love you.
They're so funny. You know, angels are very clever and creative, and they're coming through and they're actually singing this song, you light up our life. And they want you to know that that's how they see you, and they're asking you to also see yourself like that. And you know, I feel a huge theme of this afternoon's topic has been around self-love, self-worth, building self-confidence, right? Removing limiting beliefs, and
using that gift to share with others in the way that feels authentic and real for you. Like that's what Tammy's doing. Like what feels authentic and real for you isn't going to necessarily maybe look like Robin's journey or my journey. It's going to look like what God has placed into your heart. Don't look on social media, look in your heart. I feel like it's going to just open up.
Absolutely. Yeah, I hear a lot of positivity, keep your mind positive, and there's a lot of positive things on your path, just sitting there waiting for you literally to grasp. So again, it's that removing the fears, and it's right there in your reach.
Right there. So we're going to just wrap up. Thank you everyone for coming. Robin, this has been such a joy for me to have you sharing your beautiful angelness and your connections and all of the messages. So let's tell them how they can find you. Tell everybody, like, where do they find you on the World Wide Web? Google.
Good. Yeah. So yes. So my website is angelhappiness.com. And I have a workshops tab that shows all the various workshops. I teach 7 different workshops. They downloaded to me and I journaled exactly what subjects they wanted me to cover. It's all about strengthening your divine connections, awakening your soul, your inner light, your, enhancing your intuitions, helping you become aware of your psychic gifts, abilities, and even enhancing those. There's a section on self-love, discerning between angel messages and ego messages, a lot of healing meditations I walk you through, clearing chakras, the benefits of keeping your chakras open and clear, calling in the archangels, Metatron, Michael, so many archangels. I love working with the archangels. I work with them daily. You can also find me on Instagram, Angel Happiness LLC, and Facebook, which is Angel Happiness 44. I also have a YouTube channel, which is angelhappiness.com/YouTube. You can type in my name, Robin Tesei, Tesei, or type in Angel Happiness as one word. And you can find me in all those places.
Yay, Angel Happiness. Well, Angel Tesei, as I called you very earlier.
You did.
We should do a workshop together. That would be a hoot. That would be a lot of fun.
That would be great.
Yeah, we'll have to talk. We'll talk. You guys think that you'd like that? We'd love that. Thank you for all of our people who are watching us live, for sharing your life and allowing us to channel messages for you. I love pairing and going back and forth with you. It's so special.
Oh, this has been great. Again, it's been my honor and privilege. I've just loved this. I too loved going back and forth with you with the readings. That's just so cool, piggybacking each other, and especially when their character comes through, the same exact way, the validations. It's just awesome.
So much fun. Well, everybody, thank you again. I'm going to give you my tagline. I know what I know, because angels don't lie. And thank you, Robin Tesei. Thank you for all of our live viewers. And thank you guys for downloading the podcast and listening and subscribing. We can't do it without you and your support. So we thank you. God bless you and keep you. And we'll see you again next time.